Welcome to the brand new series of UX Nuggets, where each week we will explore the techniques of UX and give best practice examples of how we use these techniques in real world UX projects. My name is Ben Sterling and I run Made with Maturity, a UX design agency. And episode 4 of UX Nuggets is wireframing. Each episode of the series will fit into one of our 3 categories of either user research, design, or user testing. And this episode of wireframing focuses on our design category. Now, many UX designers use wireframes as a way to propose high-level design solutions without getting bogged down in the detail of UI designs such as colors and fonts and brand consistency. And I've seen a wide range of wireframes in my time from different designers, but at Made with Maturity, here are some of the key parts that we include in our wireframes. So the first one is basic structure. So once we've identified the user needs and the high-level user journeys, we'll begin to create a basic structure of the website, thinking what pages exist and what content will go on those pages. And this is also a really great way to present it to our client, just to make sure that we're all on the same page in terms of what content or functionality is going to be in this website or in this digital product. It's always good to establish this kind of functionality early on in the project. Second thing we always make sure we include is we think about the hierarchy. So thinking specifically about the content and the messaging here. So on a page with multiple elements, we'll be asking ourselves, what is the purpose of this page and what do we want it to communicate? So within that page, there'll be a core message and then additional supporting messages. We need to think about this and make sure that the important information carries a greater hierarchy. Getting the right balance here will result in good communication. So basic typographical tools and skills such as understanding what kind of text an H1 heading is, or an H2 or an H3, those kind of things we'll be thinking about when we're thinking about the hierarchy. And the third part of a wireframe for us is thinking about the amount of content, or the amount of text in particular. So the final part of that is amount of text. So when we're working in the designs, we'll be thinking about using basic copywriting skills, or even just placeholder kind of lorem ipsum text. As we're defining how the page should read, we might have an example where we want to have 3 columns here of content and text, with a simple headline for each column and a 1 or 2 liner description of text underneath that. This can then form part of the brief for the copywriter in terms of structure and word count. Without this, we can create a scenario where a copywriter writes 500 beautiful words that really gives a great compelling message for a section. But we've only accounted for in the design for a small paragraph. When they give us all these words, the copy just kind of breaks the design. It's not a great experience for the user. So that's how we use wireframes. I'd be interested if there are any different ways that you use wireframes. So if there are, please drop us any questions or thoughts in the comments. That's the end of episode 4, wireframes. Next week, episode 5, it's all about discovery sessions. So see you next time.